All right, so Ty, I've heard that a lot has been going on in the NBA playoffs. Have you have you been watching?
Yeah. Have you?
Maybe not as much as I should have been. I've been I've been watching more baseball than I have basketball, but fill me in on what fill me in on what's been happening. I heard that the Suns made it to the finals again. Uh,
Again.
yeah,
You want to go first or should I?
just I I just want you to tell me what's been happening uh, in the
Okay,
in the
okay.
playoffs in the NBA
This is why
playoffs.
you should keep up with baseball and basketball. I don't know what goes in your knucklehead brain over there,
Word.
but but here's the thing: the Suns haven't been to the finals before we were even born.
That's true.
That's very true. Just think of that. That was probably like 1993, the last time the Suns made the finals, and weren't born. So
Yep.
you gotta look at it like the Suns got Chris Paul, Devin Booker, and a lot of young players. And you and me know this the most that when you're in the playoffs, you gotta stay locked in
Yeah.
because you don't want to be in that range of team. Like you don't want to go home. You want to win the entire thing. Do I
Right.
think? Do I think Chris Paul will win this? It's 50-50 to me because this is his first time ever in the finals. So you gotta look at it as when it took him 16 years to get in the mark. You know how long that is?
Yeah, that's 5 years shy of how old I am.
How old both of us are.
Yep.
But it took him, he's in his 16th year, and it took him 16 years to get. I think they have a shot. Will Phoenix win the entire thing? Like I said, it's 50-50. But your take on it.
Um. Well, let's see who they go up against in the finals. You got because the right now the Bucks and the Hawks are tied up at 2 going into Game 5, and
Are you going to be
this
biased? Are you going to be biased and just go with?
no.
I'm just making sure because sometimes you're biased. So
Maybe I
I
am a little biased at times, but not this time. Yeah.
I'll let
Anyway,
you finish your take. I just wanted to get it out there to make sure.
anyways, um, I think it would be interesting seeing in a like I think it would be interesting to see Giannis is in the finals going up against Chris Paul and his team, and I think that could be a pretty good matchup.
But here's my thing. Here's my thing. I don't think Giannis will play this whole series because he's injured.
That is true, and true he did suffer that knee injury a couple of days ago. Luckily for him, he avoided needing surgery, but that's not where it ends.
Because injuries do play a factor.
Right,
You gotta remember that injuries do play a factor in playoffs and in the regular season.
right. Well, I can definitely see. Um, uh, at this moment, I can definitely see either the Hawks or the Bucks going up against the Suns. I'm just kind of shocked that we're not talking about the Brooklyn Nets going up against the Suns with how much star power they've got. They're like the New York Yankees of basketball right now.
I can't believe you brought that up. I can't. Injuries did play a factor for Brooklyn. And
Okay.
Brooklyn did not. Okay, I think a lot of Nets fans will come at us for this, but Brooklyn did not did not play with. So,
You know what? The more I think about it, the Nets are not behaving like the Yankees. They're behaving more like the Dodgers, where you spend a whole bunch of money and then you completely you squander it in the playoffs when it matters most.
okay, I can't agree with you there, but I know a lot of Nets fans will come at us.
Bring them on.
So here's what I think. They they weren't able to play together. There was injuries have a factor. You know, injuries do have a factor in games and in playoffs. So injuries play in place. But like you said, the Nets the Nets are not the Yankees. They looked like them. They looked like them. Would you say?
Yep.
Because all three of their stars that they weren't playing, they weren't on the floor together. They must have been like nine. All three of them must have been like 20, 20 and 20 when all three of them were on the floor, I think. But injuries do play a factor in basketball, baseball. Like we can go in football. Injuries do play a factor. Do I
Yeah,
think
that's
Brooklyn had
partially
a
why the Browns
shot?
didn't make it as far as they should have.
They shouldn't have. They shouldn't have. Um, do I think do I think Brooklyn had a shot? Yes. But KD, you can you can agree with me on this because we're both players. KD showed up the most, in my opinion.
Yeah, I can agree with that.
Why everybody else, I'm just gonna, wasn't there. It was probably like KD versus all five. Like I think he literally did. KD had to do what he had to do, and I think, yeah, if all three of their stars were healthy, yeah, this would be a whole different discussion. But it's not. And like you said, they did play. They didn't for somehow. I don't know how Brooklyn got beat out of the playoffs like that. Man, I would. You know how much people would tune in for that if Brooklyn made it? Like, I don't know if the ratings will drop or go up only since Chris Paul's in the finals. What's your take?
I I I think your take sums it up. As well as it could.
What else is on the list?
That's all I got. All right, we got one other topic that I think or that we need to discuss today, and that is will Steph Curry leave Golden State? Possibly. I mean, it's possible that he leaves San Francisco and goes someplace else, maybe. But there's also a chance that does not happen because he has made it or the Warriors are the team that brought him into the league, if I'm not mistaken, right?
Yeah, they drafted him. They drafted him. Okay, so he was drafted when we were like in the fifth grade or something like that.
Yeah.
I can't remember, fifth grade, fourth grade, or probably third grade. But he, the T Wolves, I'm just going to say this, T Wolves fans, you really screwed up. You really screwed up. You really screwed up.
You hear that,
This,
Timberwolves?
you draft, listen, you draft Ricky Rubio over Steph Curry? Over Steph Curry? Over Mark? Tell me what they were thinking. They drafted 2 point guards ahead of Steph Curry.
Who even is Ricky Rubio?
Huh?
Who even is the guy that they drafted? Was he a bust?
Yeah,
Yeah.
but he's still in the league for somehow. But do I think he's leaving the Warriors? Probably. I can see him probably going to LA, probably to the Lakers to
Joining
help.
LeBron.
Hey, LeBron, AD, Steph Curry.
Look
Just
out.
think about that. They could win probably 6 or 7 championships. Just think about that. Or he can, like you said, stay, but like if Steph leaves after this season, and players like to recruit other players.
Right?
If they're friends in the league, or if they want to play with each other.
Right? LeBron did say that he wants to play with his son. He did
I
say
think
that.
he said, I'm just going to say this is what I heard. He said that he either wants to play with his son or against his son.
Yeah.
Now, now that's another conversation that you and me can have about Bronny and LeBron another day. But
Yep.
but this is this think of it. If Steph Curry left to go play with LeBron and AD, nobody would stop that team. Unless you're the Nets.
Well, the Nets have a tendency to stop themselves, apparently.
They really do. They really do.
Yep. Okay, that's going to do it for today's episode. Thank you all so much for listening. And if you liked it, leave a like, leave a comment, subscribe,
Send us
tweet at us,
a
and keep your head in the
message on
game.
the Bird app. And if we get up to what's our main goal this week for the likes?
Let's try to get to 10 likes.
If we get up to 10 likes, we will, when we start live streaming, so we will talk to all of you guys, read all you guys'
Yep.
comments.
All right, keep your head in the games. Keep your head in the game.